You do it big when you DTS.
We're here at Fly Zone Studios in Maryland. And I got everybody in the building with me right now. You know, I got my producer, Alpha, from Dallas. I got Chris Wright from Maryland. And my actual engineer, Money Most, from New York. We're all in the same room.
Celebrate your wins, learn from your losses.
It's definitely the core group of people. You know, I would say if you're thinking like the Voltron, right, before you get that blazing sword, they're the ones who did all the heavy lifting outside of the writing and rapping that I did. Today on the agenda, we're gonna go through the process of actually tweaking all the records, and then we're gonna get to hear the album in its entirety.
This is not, you don't know this.
When I went to look at the back of it, it's a 6-pin to 8-pin.
Oh shit.
I was about to pull out Google Translate
Yo, I
right
don't know
now.
what the fuck they talking about.
You got the Firewire with the audio bus? It's sweet, they speak in Swahili, dog.
Yeah.
A World Only Gods Know is a play off of an anime called A World Gods Only Know. And that was where the original concept came from. So the concept of the anime was that this dude was online on the internet. He was a god of women.
I am the god of conquest, a god of the gaming world.
He could talk to any woman he wanted. They all loved him. He was literally the most popular person on the internet. But you see him in reality, he's like a high school student. He gets bullied and picked on. And so for him, those games were his power. They were his source of escape. The big takeaway I got from it was that idea of like, how far are we willing to go to become who we present versus how we are, that duality.
I got you. We're
gonna see if he can do it, and we'll
come back to this joint, because I want to, we can start getting these joints.
Let me get into these records.
Yeah.
Hello world.
Drop.
That's a good way to open that album.
She said that she liked me. And she lied.
Yo, keep that one.
Perfect, bro.
Yo, come on.
Yeah, keep that one.
Nah, I don't even bang with that one. Hold on.
Wait, no, keep it. Don't delete it, bro.
No.
That was the one.
Yeah.
This about to be over.
The earlier part of the album really touches more on like the fantasy, right? You know what I'm saying? Like even thinking like the title, the names of the titles, like Hello World, Dreamer's Theme, Cigarello, Melodies, you know what I'm saying? And then 4 AM in Dallas is really like a Rick Ross style record. It's really like opulent.
4 AM in Dallas, the breeze is feeling right.
And so it starts off with that big, like big fantasy, you know, eyes open. I can walk in any room and everybody turns and looks at me. Then it kind of transitions from that, because now I'm starting to really kind of ground myself into the fact that shit's kind of fucked up, you know, and I had to kind of grow up some over the course of the project. And it gets like those last 3 songs, Untitled, Why I Hate My Mama, and Goodbye Life, where now you're essentially hearing the real me, you know, and that's truly a world that only God knows.
I'm sounding cynical, but how I'm supposed to match this? Almost died in 6 months, but you saved me from a casket. Chickenpox, sickle cell, Grand Theft Auto in the county jail. You was right there to me, right there. Now I'm living my worst nightmare. Cancer cells, chemo treatments, blind to your pain, but see no evil.
I am Chris Wright. I'm a producer, engineer, and musician. Whenever you've been working on something for a long time and you get it done, it always feels good. The music was more progressions, it's more instruments, it's more pianos, it's like there's flutes, there's horns. I'm a musician before I became a hip-hop producer, so music is important for me. If you take the drums away and you take the vocals away, the music should still sound good enough to listen to. What is it? What sound is it?
It's like a bass, but it's like real synthy though.
If it was something you was playing, I'd probably play the exact same thing with just
I think you did
like a bigger sound.
Me and Chris Wright from the Directors, we produced a whole album. With this album with Scorsese, Quincy Jones was a big influence. The reason why I mentioned Quincy is because of Galactus. I had a lot of horns coming in.
I'm Galactus, eater of worlds, covered your earth, no heralds involved, simply herald chicken involved. 10 minutes of sex, 3 pieces of mild sauce. I'm out cost to cheat your whole mouth till my mouth wash.
It's really big sounding, and really I was just like trying my best, I guess, Quincy Jones impersonation.
It's melody. Everything about melody now.